powered by Moksha Media.
Hello everybody, welcome to Magnificent Mogul, the brand that promotes entrepreneurs. Today I have with me Miss Camille Umland. How you doing, Camille?
Great, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. I want to introduce you all to Camille. I actually met her about a month ago. She's 2 doors down from me at Refinery Consignment. So today you're going to find out all about Camille and her fabulous consignment shop, Refinery. Ready to get started, Camille?
Yes.
Fantastic. So Camille, why don't we just go ahead and jump right into it? So tell the viewers all about Refinery Consignment. What do you want them to know?
Well, Refinery Consignment is a consignment clothing store that caters to each and every walk of life. I have something for weddings, cocktail parties, or just everyday attire, ready to wear. I carry handbags and various different accessories.
Got you.
I have a price point from $10 to thousands of dollars. It just depends who's looking for what.
Got you.
Men's attire also. I'm sorry, I forgot. I have men's attire, shirts, suits, jackets, all kinds of different things for everyone. Like I said, every walk of life.
Yeah. So I think you also mentioned that you focused on high-end apparel, right?
Yes, I focus on, designer clothing, but like I said before, obviously I have something for everyone.
Got you.
But just recently I took in a consignment that has a lot of vintage designers. So
cool.
Very nice Escada suits that, as far as quality, are amazing.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Yes, color, different embroidery on them. Really, really interesting pieces.
Oh, cool. Fancy.
Yes.
So how did you find your passion for fashion?
I guess growing up, I'm the youngest out of 4 girls, so like my mom was always into fashion when we were younger.
Oh, cool. Okay.
My passion though is more shoes.
Oh, okay.
I love shoes.
Cool.
Clothing, just like you can always find clothing to match shoes. You can't always find the shoes to match clothes.
Yeah, I get that.
So if you see a cool pair of shoes and you have to have them, buy them. You can always find an outfit later.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're here in Dallas, and of course, Dallas is a fabulous place for fashion. I guess I wanted to ask you, what makes your shop, Refinery Consignment Boutique, different from other shops? What do you want the viewers to know that differentiates you from the average consignment shop?
Mine, I focus more on customer service and building relationships.
Cool.
As well, obviously you have to sell clothing to stay in business, but I'd rather have somebody in my store and them buy something that they actually like than be sold on it, like how department stores will sell you something that you necessarily don't really like or need. But at that moment, it's kind of like, no, you get kind of excited and then you have buyer's remorse, which I never want my customer to have that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that you mentioned that you really focus on customer service, because that's something that's sort of going out the window these days.
Right. It just, I feel like it doesn't matter where you go these days.
Yeah.
You're not acknowledged.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you said that.
It's like, am I invisible? Because I need, people like to be known. Mm-hmm. I think that's why people repeat. Like people come in my store, like I will start chit-chatting and just kind of get to know who they are. People love that. People just want to be heard.
Right.
Really, to be honest with you these days.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you picked that up as a business owner too. Obviously, to own a refinery consignment, you have to be a strong entrepreneur. What stands out in your childhood that has really caused you to own that title entrepreneur and go after what you want?
Wow, I think what's made me an entrepreneur and given me the strength is being the youngest out of 4 girls.
Oh, interesting.
And like all my sisters have gone different, we're all on different paths, but I wanted to be the one that if they were doing something, I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
Or try something a little bit different.
Okay.
My first passion dream was to be a funeral director.
Oh,
so
interesting.
In my 20s, I was a funeral director. I did that throughout, like I said, my 20s, and that was amazing. But into my 30s, it was just a calling to do something different. So, but I think what has made me an entrepreneur and given me the strength to do so is being my sisters, because they, like I said before, have all taken different paths.
Yeah. But I guess you got a chance to kind of feed off of the power that they sort of gave you a power, because you were able to see them grow up and then make certain mistakes and you could learn from that.
Well, that, and then also being very grateful, had opportunities to actually, go to school and be able to work part-time and be able to live with one of my sisters.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So as far as like financially and just being able to have somebody be there to take care of me, I guess. Back when I was in my 20s, of course, but much different now. Yeah. So the good Lord gives me strength now.
Yeah, okay. That's good. That all matters.
Yes. That's my focus nowadays, yes.
Good deal. What do you love most about managing Refinery Consignment Boutique?
I guess what I like most about is just at the end of the day, you answer to yourself, basically.
Gotcha.
It's one of those things where when you work in corporate America and you have all these people above you, you never really, strive maybe to do your best personally.
Right.
I know that's probably like an oxymoron. You're working for somebody else and you're supposed to do your best, but I think when you're by yourself and you're doing it, you work that much more harder. Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, well, I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, yes. As an entrepreneur, you have to fill so many different roles as an entrepreneur. And I like what you mentioned about, when you're in corporate America and you're working for somebody else, you sometimes can't be your personal best because you have this whole big machine of an infrastructure that you have to kind of operate in.
Right.
So, I completely get that.
And a lot of times, people are on way different pages.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes. To come together, even in partnerships is difficult.
Yeah.
Also.
Gotcha.
So, like this is my second store that I've owned. Started, first time with a friend, second time with my sister. Just learning the different ways of different people's work ethics. Having different styles, which there's nothing wrong with that. Right. It's just hard to mesh.
Yeah, because some styles just don't mesh, jive. And that means that you just can't partner with that person.
Yes.
Speaking of difficulties because we started going into it, what do you find most difficult? What do you want viewers to learn from you, that you've maybe encountered something that's been difficult and, this is what it was and this is how people can overcome it?
Difficult. Each and every day is a challenge.
Gotcha.
But like I said, I think if you just keep your focus and why you're there, like my focus is, like I said, building relationships and focusing on the customer service aspect of it.
Gotcha.
That all the rest will come to you.
Gotcha.
I know it takes money to, start a business and to keep it going. But I do feel like it comes.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I personally want the viewers to really know how nice your consignment boutique is. I walked through it, and I mean, it was amazing, and it's a beautiful space.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and what I like about it is that you also feature some artwork from some younger artists in Dallas.
Yes.
So tell us about that. Tell us about that relationship, that form, and how that partnership came together.
Let's see. So I have 3 young men that have started a micro shop inside my space, and so they sell like vintage T-shirts, and they also do their own branding, and they also are into art. So obviously, a lot of people don't give youth an outlet.
Yeah.
I mean, for some reason, I have a heart to give others an opportunity. Because a lot of galleries and stuff like that obviously are going to charge a ton of money for young artists to show their work. Or I don't even know how galleries work personally, but we've had probably 3 different art installations so far.
Gotcha.
It's amazing. It's amazing what youth, their energy, and just their different ideas. Because obviously, like, our world we've gone from, I've gone from working in a shop to not having any kind of internet where I had to price, we just had like lists, to obviously having the world is your market, so you can get online and look anywhere for something and see how much something costs. But social media, which wow,
so they're helping you with that stuff.
Huge. Well, just I'm kind of learning, like standing back and just kind of watching how they work, because that's a whole another world.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think there's a lot of power in partnering with like the younger generation or millennials, because I even do that. Sometimes I reach out and try to get ideas too, and I'm glad you're mentioning that, because sometimes I think the Generation X sometimes kind of forgets about how much the millennials can help, but there's like a lot of power in those relationships. And
I know it's not easy, because we get so stuck and we're like, okay, this is what works. No, it doesn't. Not anymore. Different time, different day, different age. Like it's very real as far as and
it's almost a necessity, right? Like today it is.
Oh, it very much so. Like, I would say, like, it's funny because they don't even use Facebook. So most of it is Instagram and maybe like is it Snapchatting?
Yeah, Snapchat. Yeah.
But and obviously Instagram has I don't even know what you would call it, like a link maybe or something that's like Snapchat.
Yeah. So it's where you could do the video. Yeah.
Yes. So it's just like, I didn't even know what that was, because it's just happened within the past few months. They stay on
top of all that stuff. I'm still using Facebook heavily.
Oh, well, no, they say, like, if you have a brick and mortar, to make it more legit.
I got you.
For obviously people of age.
Yeah.
It's smart, because then it looks, like I said, it looks legit. Like when you go on Facebook and, you want to keep that updated also to, because obviously if you're not proactive on that, it makes you look like you're not,
savvy or.
Right. Or you're just kind of way behind the times.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously I am, but I'm coming along.
We'll both get it there.
Yeah. Instagram I guess it's just, I'm in awe of the whole social media thing, because it just
it's different, but it's very much so a necessity with businesses.
Well, and that's how they work. But to own a business and to be interactive, I'm going to tell you that you better have some social skills.
Yes. Yeah, because we're not only
we
meeting
aren't going to
face-to-face
just
now.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I know like internet sales and all that, but I do believe that people still like to have interaction with
I think so too.
So,
And I think that's how we can help the millennials, because I think, from our generation, we kind of know when to step in and then when to have that face-to-face meeting. At least that's what I noticed. I think on the front end is good to do a lot of social media, but there's a lot of business aspects that really require face-to-face conversation and talking.
well, I think that's what's gone wrong.
Yeah.
I think the reason why we have like so much wildness going on right now is because we have lost the interaction.
Yeah.
Family units, friends, whatever, don't speak on a personal level
Agreed.
anymore. Yeah. And I just think that's what's causing a lot of disconnect.
Right. I agree with you.
So, I mean, as far as like being an entrepreneur and just moving forward, as much as, you need social media and all that, I just believe in the one-on-one interaction.
Right.
So
same here.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes us different, because even in a lot of things that I do, that's one of the differences that I think I provide, is that one-on-one conversation. Tell us about your transition here from Seattle, because you used to have a boutique in Seattle. So, and then you transitioned here to Dallas. Tell us about that experience. Did you encounter any difficulties? How was your adjustment from Seattle to here?
Well, I started in this industry here in Dallas.
Okay.
So, and that was 17 years ago.
Gotcha.
So I worked in a consignment store as a pricer.
Gotcha. Okay.
For 3 years, and just loved what I did. The interaction with the clients on occasion. I mean, most of the time I was pricing clothing all day, but I would go out and sell every once in a while.
Yeah.
Then when I'm originally from Seattle, so I moved back to Seattle and opened a shop up there, which my shop in Seattle was, I think, too fashion forward for them.
Okay.
Just a little bit too edgy for where I was.
What was it edgy because you had taken some of the edginess that you identified here and taken it to Seattle? Where did the edginess come from?
It's probably just personal.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because, like, I guess, like, I have a different style. Like one day you may see me in, like, a sexy, cute dress or something. Or maybe the next day I may look, very conservative and preppy or something.
Right.
But I think Seattle, obviously, they're not really into fashion as much.
Okay.
So they were more into like comfortable clothing, warm, which makes sense for the area. But I mean, obviously, you can still look cute and be comfortable. Dallas, I think, gosh, I've noticed that as far as style is what you make it. So if you are comfortable wearing a green pair of pants with a turquoise top, wear it. Like if you can wear that and feel comfortable in your own skin, wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many, like people try to break down and there's so many rules. Well, no, we make our own rules these days. Like I said, like be comfortable in your own skin. Wear what you want.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, because that brings me to my next question. Some people just love fashion, and then some people could care less about fashion. But I'm sure you, like me, probably think fashion can be used to improve people's lives. In what way do you think fashion improves people's lives?
I don't know if it's fashion or colors.
Colors. Interesting.
Colors, because
I like that, and I completely get it.
Yes, because obviously, like fashion is very colorful. But let's say you're having a bad day and you put on a bright orange or yellow or red top. Automatically, it gives you energy and will make you happy as well as others. I think I told you this once before, like there's days where I'll just put some almost like fluorescent purple lipstick on.
Yeah.
Just to see how people react, and then literally it makes people smile.
And you feed off of their energy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I mean, I think, I guess every time we've had a conversation, I learned something more about myself, as well as like just like how you said, it's very colorful. Like fashion is colorful, and to make yourself or others feel better, like wear color.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, we get so comfortable in the blacks. Like, black is just easy, and it's simple, and it's, you know, transitional throughout whatever season. But I think color, we need to focus on
So
color.
that's kind of like a line-yop service that you offer at your boutique. So you kind of have people come in and you tell them what you think would compliment them.
Yes.
Wow, that's like therapy.
Yes. Yes.
Therapy.
Yeah, let's just say I miss my calling.
Well, you know, I think you're doing fantastic.
I'm doing a different way.
I think you're doing fantastic.
Yes.
So what's next for Refinery Boutique? What's on your horizon as far as goals?
Gosh, just I guess focusing. Well, obviously, I've only been in this space for a year now. So obviously, getting the word out, sharing my shabby chic industrial space with Dallas, Fort Worth area. It's I mean, obviously we're off the beaten path, but it's like one of those things, like it's like Dallas's best hidden secret. Like, people come in and they're like, wow, you have some really neat, unique items. And I'm like, yes, I do. Like, I've been so blessed as far as like consigners. Like, I don't look for anything. It just, it comes to me.
That's fantastic.
So just as far as consigners coming, just looking for the individual that likes a personal touch, as far as maybe somebody helping style them, or, you know, you just need a unique piece for an event. I mean, I'd be more than happy to share. You know, that's the skill that I've been given to, and it comes very natural.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I got one fun question for you. As a consignment store owner, has there ever been anything that has passed through the shop that you just wanted to keep for yourself? Have you had to part with something that you just dreaded to part with?
Gosh, you know, I try to stay disconnected.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You know, you can get really, I mean, it's funny because people are very attached to their clothing. I'm
probably one.
You don't realize it until, like, somebody will bring something in, and then they're sitting there and they're contemplating, like, and like, I'll just say, you know what, keep it. Because it's like one of those things where you're like, it's not a part of your face.
But fashion, you know, we were just talking about how fashion improved people's lives. I mean, for me, you know, I have to have certain things in my closet, you know, just for me.
Yeah, I guess, it's funny because, like, I guess don't take it so personal if I don't take it, or like items that, like you said, favorite pieces. Gosh.
And I hate to lose favorite pieces because that's happened before.
I think my thing is, I want somebody to have a piece that can appreciate it.
Gotcha.
So that's how I can disconnect. Like, somebody that knows, like, maybe it's a specific designer, like, and they can appreciate the actual art of something.
Well, I think that speaks a lot to your character. So, folks, that's why you have got to get here to Refinery Consignment. I mean, Camille is all about helping her client base to find the best articles of clothing that definitely compliments them and makes them feel good.
Very much so. Yes.
So, Camille, thank you so much for joining me with the Magnificent Mogul brand. Why don't you let everybody know how they can reach you on social media?
Let's see, on Instagram, I'm Refinery Dallas. On obviously on Facebook, Refinery Consignment Boutique. Twitter, Refinery Dallas also. Most of the time, though, I mean, I would say like Instagram and Facebook are mostly my focus. But best off is probably just to come into the shop.
Yeah, come by.
Yeah, 2124 Farrington Street, 2 doors down from Perimeter Zen.
Right.
Yes, but hopefully, like, we'll be able to collaborate and start doing stuff together. So
yeah, folks, we are. Camille and I are planning to have some events here in 2017. So please stay tuned for that, and please support
local business.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, Camille.
Thank you.
That's a wrap.